Good day, everyone. I am Bella. Welcome to Accountability Court. If you are not already following, go ahead and hit that follow button. I am here every Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I discuss things that happen throughout the streets of TikTok. Okay? Tap the screen. Feel free to share the live. Please don't put us on restriction. It won't let us. Yeah, so I understand that some people are not able to get subscriptions. Don't worry about that. My Cash App is in my bio, so if y'all want to support the show, just go ahead and send the money straight to the Cash App, respectfully. I do understand that TikTok is not available on the App Store. What's good, Tab? So y'all not going to be able to subscribe or gift or whatever. Don't worry about that. Cash App in the bio. Money comes straight to me. So, hey, win is a win, right? All right, I see we got the vloggers in here. Shout out to the vloggers because they do an amazing job. So, without the vloggers, we would definitely have to sit in some of these lives that we do not care to sit in. So, shout out to the vloggers, respectfully. But again, tap the screen up. We are about to get into it. Per usual, the week does get hectic. A lot of things do transpire. They can gift recharging in the website. Yeah, there is a TikTok coin exchange website that y'all can use. But for those that don't want to go through the hassle, respectfully, like I said, Cash App in the bio, just send it directly to me. Either way, I don't mind. So, yeah, go ahead and make sure y'all are checking the queue. And thank you so much for the gifts, y'all. Highly appreciate it. That's beautiful. Never seen that one before. There's some things that happen. Do not mind my fireplace in the background. Don't mind it. Okay, so let's focus. Good day, Blaze.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
You should be, because you're an awesome person. All right, so nonetheless, this week we've watched a lot that has transpired, per usual. And good day to y'all. Let me just shout out a couple of people in the comment section. We got checking temperatures. It was all a dream. I know Frankie in the building. She Pressure. I see y'all down there. Mad Max. Every Sunday come through. I see y'all. Yes, please go ahead and hit that follow button if y'all not already following. Hellcat, see you. What's good? If you haven't already grabbed you a heart me, go ahead and grab you a heart me. It's right there. It's 1 cent. You know what I mean? If you want to go ahead and join the team, again, all appreciated. Snuggle Bunny, she be down there. You know what I mean? She going to have a couple drinks with me. You know what I'm saying? Pimento, I see y'all. Definitely see y'all down there. All right. Let me focus. And thank y'all for the gifts. So, I need everyone that is in here, do me a favor. Hashtag where's the money? I need y'all to put that in the comment section. Hashtag where's the money? Go ahead and put some dollar bills down in the comment section. Drop the money bags down in the comment section, because we want to know what's up, Encourager. We want to know where's the money. Hashtag where's the money? That's been the conversation for the week. Okay, Zeus, I see you, baby. We're trying to understand something that was meant to be positive and for the community. How did it turn into people possibly being scammed and robbed? How did that happen? Well, me too. I love this side of me. Let's talk about it. So last week the conversation was about Glock, and if y'all can recall, I said we was going to do a continuance because it seemed like there was more to come. Well, you know, that thing of discernment that I tell y'all about, good thing I had it. 'Cause sure enough, there was a live held, Sabrina 215. There was a live held with Kappa, which is someone who is on the app, or at least used to be.
Yeah, let's do it.
When y'all come up, if y'all are requesting to come up, just come with y'all mics muted. And if y'all do want to come up, let the moderators know in the comment section. They'll bring you up with no problem. If y'all want to be a juror for today's cases, you might want to come in now. I'm going to make it very clear to y'all, for the people that is involved directly with the cases, will not be dropped until all testimony is heard. Once all testimony is heard, then you may proceed to let them back into the audience. But in the meantime, if they are directly involved, they will not be getting dropped. People were being silenced this week, and I wonder why. But we're going to get to the bottom of it, because that's what we do in accountability court, right? Please we will gladly let you up. Checking temperatures. Okay, we got Trina in the building. Yep. Who else? You want to be a juror? Request up now. Good day, Trina.
Morning, Judge.
Good day, checking temperatures.
Good morning, Judge.
So I'm definitely glad Trina is in the panel. Again, someone who has intellect, common sense. Me and her don't always see eye to eye. But when shit don't add up, we always tend to find ourselves on the same playing field. So I'm glad Trina is here, respectfully. She was one of the people that was being silenced. She was asking some very good ass questions that I'm quite sure a lot of us wanted to know. So for the ones who, excuse me, for the ones who was not aware of what happened, good day. Are you sure? I just want to make sure we're clear. If you're here to be a juror, stay. If not, my betas will let you back into the audience. No problem. So Kappa, she held alive. Kappa is someone who's been on the app for years. She has a group called the Llamas. They support one another, things of that nature. Well, when Glock was being called out for the things that she was doing, finding out that she was behind the scenes, being messy, stirring up drama, shit like that, we found out through my co-host Blaze that Glock has been behind the scene for quite some time. She's been behind the scene for years. None of us, let me correct myself. Some of us that were not here back then did not know Glock by the name of Aunt Nikki or Nikki Will Flame You. None of us, some of us didn't know any of that information. Well, why was that information put out, Bella? Sure, I will gladly enlighten you. For those that are not aware, when someone from my past decided to have a mad day on me, Glock pretended to speak on my behalf. Well, Blaze, he sat back, he watched everything that was said about me, the things that was shown, and he flat out said this shit was not in favor of me at all. It was very disrespectful, and that Glock did not have my best interests. Glock went into Teton's panel, because that's where me and Blaze were at. And she said out of her mouth that she did not know Blaze. She said, I don't even know you. Why would that be considered a problem? Glock went into that panel as if she didn't even know who Blaze was. So the problem is, Blaze like, oh, it's bad enough you sat and played in Bella face like you fuck with her. But now you're going to sit here and act like you don't even know me? So Blaze, he was like, no worries. I got something for you. Don't even worry about it. Y'all ever hear when Blaze be like, he love when he see fake people argue with each other? Y'all ever hear him say that every now and then? And good day, Sobi. Parche. See you, Portia. Good day to you, Dr. Michelle. So, Blaze was like, you don't know me, but respectfully, you introduced yourself to me. You came to me with information about Kappa. Now, respectfully, the only reason why Kappa and Blaze was into it was because there was a woman by the name of Alicia who just so happened to have been labeled as a scammer by Kappa. Blaze, if anybody that's been in proximity to him knows, he's protective of the people that he is friends with. So his friend is being labeled a scammer. He stepped in for his friend. Like we all witnessed this week, BET stepped in for Glock, called women all types of bitches, hoes, claimed that they had diseases, all types of shit. We watched BET step in for his friend Glock. So why would it be a problem for Blaze to step in for his friend Alicia, who's being accused of being a scammer? It's literally the same thing. A man stepping in women's business, right? But okay. So Glock introduces herself to Blaze. For those that want to know what I'm saying, if this information is out there to be seen, click on Blaze's page. The information is on his page. Glock inboxed Blaze. Glock apparently been sitting in the cut watching the interaction between Blaze and Kappa, because she inboxed him saying that bitch lied. She did flirt. She did do this. She did do that. That was all Glock. Glock also then proceeded, yes, Trina, let's get into it. She then proceeded to send information about Kappa to Blaze. Now here's the problem with that. There's one or two things that happened. The information that Glock sent to Blaze about Kappa was either a lie, and Blaze been repeating false information all these years, or the information was true. There's one or the other. It's not anything else in between. The problem is, if any of that information that Glock sent to Blaze about Kappa was false, that just simply means he's been repeating false information because he trusted the information that was given to him by someone who claimed they sat in the cut watching, they had the resources to dig into her background. He just trusted the source. So which one is it? Now this is where Kappa has to take her personal feelings that she had for Blaze, because respectfully, when you go all the way back into the rabbit hole, you're mad at him for standing by his friend that was being labeled a scammer. But aren't you standing by Glock, who is now being deemed as a scammer? What did Blaze do so differently? That's where it stemmed from. So let's reel it into today. So she claims she ain't no Blaze. He proved that she's a liar. It wasn't about, oh, I want y'all to stop being friends. I want to interject with y'all being cool with each other. I'm about to break up a happy friendship. That wasn't the basis. Blaze put the information out to prove that Glock is just simply a liar. To say, hey, Kappa, respectfully, I didn't even know any of this shit about you had it not been for Glock. Now, going forward, Blaze don't have to repeat the information, because if you're hell-bent that the information wasn't true, then I'm quite sure Blaze just simply won't repeat it going forward. But you could thank Glock for that. You know, she pretty much handed him the ammo. You know, that thing that people watch happen when they was handed information about me and just pretty much went with the trust me, bro. It was the same thing. He was handed information about Kappa and he was just like, okay, well, Glock said that it's true, so I'm just going to take her word until otherwise. So now we know Glock has been behind the scene for years, sending information about people. Now, why is that detail very important? Because now I have questions. Now I'm curious. Dime said something that caught my attention. She said that when her and Barb had a little spec, that Glock reached out to her trying to pretty much badmouth Barb. Problem is, Barb was also reached out to by Glock and was badmouthing Dime. How many fallouts have we seen? Yes, Trina, we're getting into it. How many fallouts have we seen on this app where Glock was the mediator?
Treachery.
Thank you, Leola. How many?
And I agree with Leola today. Triangulation.
Y'all on it. It was so bad to the point where when... Oh, I'm sorry.
Bella, I just had a light bulb moment. What if she like a narcissist that get off on being the hero and the auntie and the good one, so she be on the back end stirring shit up like Emerald Lagasse on the motherfucking Food Network, so she can come to the front and clear it up and be the good guy. That's what I'm thinking right now.
That's why I needed you in the panel today. Hero complex. You like to cause the chaos and then clean it up. Thank you, Trina. Thank you, Leola. So throughout the years, again, some of us is new. I only been around 2 years. I ain't been around that long. But for the blazes of this side of TikTok, throughout the years, she's been behind the scenes for a long time, stirring up shit and then playing hero. But no one expected it come to a head because, respectfully, it's all starting to add up, the feud between Blaze and Kappa. I'm wondering, when information was being sent about Blaze, did Glock have a hand in that too? Who was getting his information? Because again, Kappa said the information about her is not true. So why trust the information that's being said about Blaze? Why would that be deemed a factor? Why is it that one information is not true, but the other is? So if it's all false information, it's all false information. Blaze is telling you, oh, the shit that's being said about me ain't true. Kappa's saying the shit that's being said about her ain't true. So who's been carrying out that lie?
Let me say this, Bella. These two MFs been going back and forth for a long time. Now, Blaze has not been innocent. Blaze definitely been caught up in some BS. However, I think we all have come to this consensus that we're fucking tired of it. We're tired of every Saturday it's all about Blaze and his wife and the bricks in the basements. We're sick.
I agree. And you know why you said that? The reason why Tina is saying that is simply because when all this shit was going on with Glock, and Glock decided she wanted to come to the app and have her side told, it started out with a skit. It started out with Kappa saying, oh, Glock ain't shit. She got ICE called on me and all this other stuff that we just didn't even understand what was the purpose of being said. And it wasn't even, I don't even know if it was 5 or 10 minutes. It wasn't even that long before the switch was just like, if y'all think I'm about to stop being cool with Glock, fuck y'all. We gonna be cool. Can't nobody come in between us. And then immediately after that, the conversation was about Blaze. Blaze is the problem. Hashtag in the comments, hashtag blame Blaze. Hashtag blame Blaze. Because that's what we were seeing through that entire situation. They was trying to deflect and distract. We're sitting back watching like, okay, but if Glock was the one that was possibly scamming people, what the fuck that had to do with Blaze? Why? We all sitting back doing just like this, like, I'm confused. What Blaze got to do with this?
And that's why, shit, I know I didn't do too good with the voice box shit, y'all. I'm gonna try it again. I gotta get a better app. Cause y'all spotted me out right away. But that's why I said we bringing up T Nathan and all this bullshit. Man, we don't care nothing about that, man. First of all, half these people don't know who T Nathan is. And second of all, the Blaze car, yeah. But that man knew he was on damn parole. And he knew he wasn't supposed to be going across no state lines. Then you got the nerve to be all on live and making videos, and you know you ain't supposed to be crossing no state lines. Hell, anybody could have called. Now it was Blaze. So Blaze did snitch. Okay, cool. But y'all be calling CPS on people and stuff all the time. So damn that. We don't care nothing about no T Nathan. Let's get to this money.
And she also, good
Well,
morning,
that's a
Mary.
lie. Blaze didn't call nobody, so that's a lie.
Oh well, shit. Then he didn't call. I don't give a damn if he did or didn't call. I don't care
Well,
if the
yeah. Well,
president called.
we're not
What
gonna
I'm
say he
saying
did.
is,
But we're
his
not gonna say
parole
he
was
did.
violated.
But we're not gonna
Okay,
say he did.
so I just
But we're
said he
not gonna
didn't
say he
call.
did because that's
Is
per
you
the
listening?
narrative. But we're not gonna say he
Are you
did.
listening? Are you listening?
I'm
I
listening
just said
and I'm
okay, he
answering
didn't.
you because I was
No, you're
talking. You
not
can go
answering me
back
because I
on
didn't
mute.
ask nothing.
You
I
can
said
go back
okay,
on
he
mute because
didn't.
I'm not done talking. You can go
But
back
I
on mute.
wasn't done either. So what you mean go on
You
mute?
was
I
done
wasn't
because
done
I
talking.
started
I was in the
talking.
middle
You
of
was
talking.
done. You
No,
was
no, I
done,
was
Tina.
not.
You was
No,
done,
no, no,
Tina.
no,
You
no,
was
no, no,
done,
no.
Tina. Go back on mute. Go back on mute.
You're not gonna cut me off and then tell me to mute. What's going on?
Both of y'all, real quick. You see what just happened? We're talking about T Nathan, an irrelevant character in all of this. So imagine this. This wasn't even 5 minutes worth, right? Imagine that all week long. That's what we seen all week. A bunch of irrelevant shit that had nothing to do with anything. That's what we witnessed all week long. I'm actually glad y'all did the banter because I need y'all to see how easy it is to get distracted on things that do not matter, respectfully.
Only point, man.
Rock Queen, you had something you wanted to add?
I
Oh.
was gonna say, yeah, she was deflecting every time. I'm sorry, Kappa, but every time you open up your mouth, you deflect. You were deflecting about, I don't give a fuck if Bank of America go up, down, sideways, side to side. Flip it back, slap it, and rub it down. Those numbers still didn't add up. That was the point that we were making. I don't care how you count it; it ain't counting. But every time Kappa opened her mouth, it was a deflection from what she was bringing up about Blaze, what Slim said. Everything was a deflection from where the $400 at. Period.
Respectfully.
Let me say this. Bella, first off, they said change your gift code because the one you had is completed. Second, um, the checkings account and the savings account and the statements, that was also another deflection because that shit meant absolutely nothing. It was totally irrelevant. And really all it did was corroborate what Slim said about her problem. Because one thing I do know is them damn casino ATMs have a limit. And all that thousand, every pop is $1,000, every pop is $1,000. What I do know is that looks a lot like somebody transferring money to their check-ins, because they can only take out 1,000 at that casino ATM. So that didn't prove shit at all, except maybe Slim is right.
Also shows that you don't have anything in your checking. If you got to transfer money from your savings to your checking, that checking is on zero, boo.
MF and Lala, you think $1,000 is an odd number, huh, baby? I'm so sorry about that for you.
Not Lala's stupid too.
Also, there are plenty of
You know
there are
It's an
plenty of
even number, Lala.
right?
but hold on, but check this. There's also plenty of ATMs where you can get odd amounts of money. Plenty of ATMs give fives and tens. Sorry about that, boo. I know at Fifth Third you can get any denomination of currency that you would like, down to a dollar bill. So sorry about that.
Hey Bella.
Good day, Leola.
Real quick, so a lot of people don't like to keep large amounts in their checking account number or in their checking account so that they don't just overspend. I have a lot of money, but I don't keep a lot of money in my checking account just so I can say, hey, let's not shop too much today. And
Do
I
you keep
only
over 1,000 in your checking account?
Yeah,
at the most I'll do is like 1,500.
Okay,
it
well,
just
she would
makes me,
be pulling
it
So
on
the
makes,
that
answer is
Slim.
it's a
yes.
pause. It's a pause, and it's
Yeah,
like,
I know.
hey,
I know.
don't spend more than this in a day or in a week.
I know, but she didn't even have 1,500.
Well, we didn't see that. Also, secondly, all of this is connected because Slim and Glock go back way back. So we
Clock
can't
it.
say it wasn't a deflection because they go back super long. Like she was
Clock it.
always spending money to like drop him out of the panel or, hey boo, you need to stop drinking for a second. And they were BFFs. Also, last question, ladies and Blaze. The whatchamacallit?
Leola?
Oh, sorry.
Leola?
All right,
We
I'm being
talked
nice. I'm
about
being
it.
nice. Okay, I'm being
Okay.
nice.
I'm like, we talked
But
about it.
okay, okay. But Slim kept on saying gambling heavy. Gambling heavy and a gambling addiction are two different things. So I think that we should be very careful with what
No,
we
no,
say.
hell
Uche!
no.
Can somebody go get Uche, please?
We
Uche!
ain't about to sit up here and say,
Uche!
well, you're kind of heavy, but you're not fat.
Because he
Please,
changed
man,
it. Because he
please.
changed it. At first, they were like, "Does she have addiction?" He was like, "I didn't say she had addiction. I said she was gambling
He
heavy."
was trying to nice it up.
Exactly, because Slim has been
I feel got caught up.
sliding down the wall for Glock forever. That was the first time he said anything negative about Glock. He has been fighting the bets for Glock.
Hey, I was just putting out there that he
Can you
changed
all
his
This
let me
words.
entire
change
time.
accounts? I'll be right back.
He just
He's
changed
been
his words, and I
flip-flopping.
didn't. And
He's
I
been
thought,
flip-flopping to save her. That's what he's been doing.
Now, see,
yeah,
this is what I mean by everybody so damn understanding on this app in 2025. What is we talking about right now? Well, is it heavy gambling or is it an addiction? Is it a
that's
problem?
I'm saying,
It's
but
a problem if your ass is heavily doing it. If you
I'm
sitting there at the
asking the,
damn
but I'm
casino at the
asking, but I'm
ATM, a thousand a
asking the
pop,
question.
a thousand, that's a problem.
A heavy drinker is a drunk, period.
Like,
Right?
what are we talking about?
Not
Isn't a heavy drinker a
necessarily.
drunk?
Not necessarily.
Girl, you don't sip. If you heavily drinking, that means you drinking pretty often that we can call you a drunk, that you're
Or
always
That's a
drunk.
favorite
I
line.
heavily
I
drink during the week,
sip. Shut your drunk ass up.
or heavily drink during the week, but I don't drink on
But
the
I don't drink on
weekends.
weekends. Yeah, that's how the
Damn,
alcoholic
so she a drunk
say
too?
that.
Oh, okay. That's why she took that personal and tried to deny that heavy drinking is a drunk because you're one of the drunks. Okay, I didn't know
Let
that
me
because I
tell
don't
y'all.
know.
Let me
Well,
tell
I
y'all.
don't
First
know. I
step to
don't
wait,
know.
recovery.
drop queen. I'm a recovered alcoholic.
So then you know the first step
Right. So
to
you should know
recovery
that
is
drinking heavy
admitting that
is
it's a
being a drunk.
problem.
You're not even willing to admit that heavy drinking is a drunk. Okay.
No, I was an
Moving
alcohol. I
on.
was an
Moving on.
alcoholic. Like I don't do the heavy drinking and all that kind of stuff. I was a straight up alcoholic. There was not a let's fix
But
this
it's not
around.
a
No,
separation. Why you keep saying it like it's different?
I'm not saying
You
that it's
still in
different.
denial.
I'm not saying it. I'm saying
The
that's the
first step to
way.
recovery is
Okay,
admitting.
guys. Y'all let Leola get it out.
No,
Y'all let
I'm
Leola get
saying
it
that
out.
is the way that he said it, which made it seem kind of fishy when it was like, does she have an addiction? And he was like, I didn't say that. It says she was gambling heavy. That's all I'm saying. That's it. But I'll drop on down. Bye.
Motion to strike from the record. Irrelevant.
Thank you, Leola.
Trina.
Oh no, we're not gonna scratch that because unfortunately that did come into question. Kappa insinuated that Slim had a motive to pretty much go against Glock because he was considered exiled. Okay, but respectfully, there was no motive for Slim. He was just simply saying that there is a
So,
possibility that money has been pocketed.
so Bella, how many of y'all really know when Kappa and Glock met?
Don't.
How many of y'all? So remember, Kappa asked the question. They asked the question, "Who knew Glock longer?" And Kappa said she did. So let's go back to when Nikki Flame, whatever page was, because that's Kappa was beefing with Blaze and all of us over there, right? And that's when she was friends with Denise Maupin and Casey Camden, Rabbi, the enforcer, who had disrespected Nikki will Flame you's child. and Cartel. Listen to me. It goes. She didn't know Glock before Slim. That was another lie. So it's just proving that Kappa's a known liar on this app. That's the whole point. Glock goes way back with Slim, and she met Kappa afterwards when Slim and him was falling out because Slim was threatening women on the app. That's when Kappa and Glock became close. You got to go back to where it began.
That part is true about them getting close because when the situation happened and lies, let's be clear on that, when lies were told, Slim, he snapped out. He was trying to defend a friend that was being lied on. And he said some things that was distasteful that to this day, I still say Slim was wrong for what he said. But in that moment, Glock turned her back on him. Kappa and the llamas disowned him. That did in fact happen. So to give people a timeline, that was June or July of last year. So Kappa and Glock built their relationship last year on the demise of Slim.
And another thing, right? The information that he gave Blaze could not have been fake because the court records were verified with Kappa's name on it and her husband's. So it wasn't fake. She did, in fact, have a baby on her while they was married. That's a fact.
Respectfully, we the people in accountability court do not care about people's personal lives because I don't want nobody. Although Kappa sat front row seats while it was happening to me, it's okay. I know right from wrong. I don't care about that part. What I do care about is that Blaze wouldn't have had the information had Glock not served it up on a fucking plate. Let's keep it where it needs to be at. If Kappa feels some type of way about Blaze spreading that information about her throughout all these years, then she needs to have that energy with Glock too.
Right. I agree.
Agree with that. I definitely agree with that. One thing I want to clock is why would we, when the bank statements were shown, why would we ignore that 40186 that was taken out? I didn't understand when Kappa was telling Drop Queen yesterday, like, hey, ignore that number. Like, what do you mean ignore that number? Because if you're telling us to go from the bottom up started off at 30,000. So the next number that would have been deducted was the 40186. So why would it then just hop to an even 28,000?
That's what I was saying.
Clock it.
I don't care
Listen,
which way you go.
damn the statements, bitch. You on here reading scriptures, bitch. Where the fuck that money at?
And laugh. I'm tired of you and your black Justin Bieber hairdo.
The statement was to deflect from the conversation. Once again, that statement does not mean that Glock didn't steal that $400. It's clear that she stole it because she said it was a gift to her. She justified stealing it by saying it was a gift. So there's no question to that. There's no question to that. But should somebody who walk around this app who say they have so much money take that type of gift from somebody, and when they tell you that it's not a gift, not return it? Or do what they expected you to do with it? That's the question.
I mean, shit. I mean, technically, they on Erica and Sam to get their shit back. But what I will say is, I don't believe, a few days or however long it was after that girl daddy passed, and after we have seen the call logs, the text messages, and the time of the received money, I don't believe they sent her no $400 for nothing. Not for no memorial. I believe they called with a sad story about somebody else. And that's how they got the money. And what gift, girl? And they sent you $100 for your birthday. So damn, how the gift get so low the next time?
So I would like to highlight for the audience, Trina and Erica do not care for one another. They don't. But again, the reason why I want Trina here is because she knows how to separate her personal. She can still tell the truth despite not liking you. That's the type of people we like in accountability court.
Bells, we also got a clock that Erica said that Sane had sent Cash Apps and Zelles over to $2. And in the memo, he also put gift. So that was a normal thing that he would put in the memos all the time.
So if it
Sam
was
already explained that. He said he did it. He does it for tax purposes, so it can be a deduction once he does his return.
Exactly, Trina. He did say that.
Well, let me say, I wanted to clarify too. Two things. Someone in the comments said people keep wondering why, if Glock have so much money, she has to steal. Let me audit y'all taxes. I bet you a lot of you motherfuckers stealing. I mean, just because you have money don't make you mean you're not a thief. Y'all be for real.
The rich keep getting
Got
richer.
money.
The
That's
biggest
your
criminals in the world, the biggest criminals
the
in the
rich.
world are corporations and CEOs.
Exactly. And they
But the thing
steal.
is, who told y'all she got money? Because y'all seen, for all y'all know, if she is a gambler, she had just hit for that 30, put it in her account, and start taking it the fuck right back out. I don't know if she got money. They showed us a savings randomly as fuck. I know gamblers. That's what I told y'all my mama did. Not rugs. I told y'all my mama gambled. And them motherfuckers know how they hit big money. Tens of thousands at a time. Y'all don't know if that lady got money. She could have just hit at the motherfucking table.
Well, speaking of hit, Leola in the audience said, can we just keep it straight? Glock started a lot of fights between groups.
That part. Because to come to find out, with Glock, like basically talking in between the groups on the back end, it kept a lot of mess going. Because you're over here telling this group what this one is saying, and then you're over there telling them what this one is saying. So Glock was messy as hell. She's messy, for real.
Yeah.
It's terrible in itself and treacherous because people was trusting you. Motherfuckers wasn't talking to you because they figured you was paint yourself as this non-messy, I don't like no BS person. So people is confiding in you, and you running it straight back to the other side. What the hell you?
But you know, somebody in the comments said that how do we know that was Glock account? That's true. We really don't know anything. We don't know anything. We don't. And so just like when we say that we know these people, it floors me. I mean, AJ said, "Oh, I know Glock." Bitch, how you know Glock when you don't know her motherfucking name? Get the fuck out of here. What?
Smart.
Yo, clock it.
Wow.
Well,
That was definitely a T-wordy clock because a lot of people do run around here saying they know people.
respectfully, just because a motherfucker might know of you does not mean they know you. And I think people get that confused. I can know somebody for years and then not know you, if that makes sense. If you are keeping a facade, if you are keeping a mask on the entire time of knowing someone you don't know them. You can literally be sitting next to, okay, perfect example. And I was talking to Frankie about this. Are y'all familiar with the guy named Bobby Womack? Do y'all know who that is?
Yeah.
Singer Bobby Womack.
Do y'all know who Sam Cooke is?
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta ask, I cannot assume, respectfully. We are facts only, not assumptions, right? So Bobby Womack is how a lot of these people on this app and in our personal life move. If y'all are not familiar with Bobby Womack, look into him and then look at some of these people on this app. Sam Cooke was a guy who was a musician. He took Bobby under his wing, helped him out. In the end, Bobby not only set him up to be unalived, but then Bobby then proceeded to date his wife and married her 3 months after he passed away. And if that wasn't the worst part, he then decided to have an affair on the wife with their daughter. There is some Bobby Womacks amongst us. And then if that wasn't the icing on the cake, damn near 20 years of that man being, resting, he decided to make a song specifically saying, I wish you didn't trust me so much. Pretty much confessing like, look, when you not around, I had eyes for your wife. I wanted what you had. But you
didn't trust me so much. Oh man, that's cold.
Like the shit is so fucked up. But I think almost everybody in this live have experienced being friends with someone like Bobby. Because again, for side, Sam Cooke known Bobby for years, but he clearly didn't know him. Because if he knew him, he would have never befriended a man like that.
on, Bella, let's do something more modern. Y'all know, and still unsolved to this day, because y'all be going on trips to all these people that don't damn like your ass. Rest in peace to Shanquella Robinson, because my girl went OT with them treacherous demons and never came back. See, that's why I say all that kikiing and all that hiding and all that. Well, I'm gonna just let it go. Damn that. Because that shit is dangerous. You be lost your damn life. You can't be hanging around people that don't really like you. And anybody that will do that, I don't care who it is or for how long, you better watch that motherfucker. Because if they do it to anybody else, they'll do it to you.
Bella, please let me do this right quick, Bella, because we used to be grinding on it, boo. They don't know what you're talking about.